Hey Bullet, I've seen you researching. Have you figured out how to fix the trailer wheel?
Yes, I have. You want me to talk you through it?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, all right. So we're gonna have to replace the drum and the whole brake assembly, and there's, I guess, a couple reasons for that. This has already started to rust.
Ugh.
We could probably just scrape that out with a SOS pad or something, but rust acts as a contaminant on the brakes, and with the way these look, I kind of just want to do them all. So we're gonna do all four of them, even though we only had one that broke. But essentially, like we were saying in the last video, the bearings, the front bearing sheared off, which is the one um, that goes directly. Oh, I can't get it off right now. Directly behind this dust cap,
Okay.
and so what I was doing is measuring the brake hub diameter to get the sizing right. So these are 7,000 pound axles. They are pretty universal, and I found some assembly kits. Was checking with a couple of resources, both from the community as well as Load Trail directly, to find out what it would take to do it. And so what I found out is these are 12 by 2 hubs. The 12 by 2 refers to the width of the hub and the width of the spindle, or the width of the opening. So this is a 2-inch opening and this is a 12-inch hub. So it's called the 12 by 2, and it's an electric brake. We know it's an electric brake because because of the way the assembly of the hub is built. There's no hydraulic cylinder up here at the top. And there's a couple other telltale signs that differentiate between either a hydraulic or an electric brake. These are electric. There's the wires coming out of the back. And the other thing too, if you can get down here and see it, is that brake pad is covered in grease. Typically, well, really, you want a brake pad to be completely clean. And once it's covered in grease like that, I don't really think it's salvageable. At least it's not on the e-bike, and I have to trust that it's the same here based on the research I've done. So rather than changing out just the brake pad and just the bearings and just the hub, we're just going to do the whole thing for all four wheels so we can have everything clean and good. These these hubs were full of mud. They're caked in mud on the inside. So this trailer's been rode hard and put up wet, and it's been sitting in mud. And that, I kind of knew that because when I was going through it and I was cleaning it up, it was obvious that there was mud kind of everywhere, so it was sank into something for a while. So this was always the plan, to get to these next, at least to diagnose them, make sure they're clean and good. But because the wheel fell off going down the road, we're just going to go ahead and do it, and that way we'll know the wheels are set up like they're supposed to. I already have a grease gun and all the lithium grease that I need for this, because I use it on the tractor. So it's basically a what is it? A high heat lithium grease. So it's going to work great for this. But we'll repair the first wheel, and then once we get that wheel done, we'll just do the other three all kind of at the same time. That's the plan. Parts are ordered, waiting for them to get here. Hopefully we'll be able to get started in a week or so if it's not too cold and they show up on time. And we'll go from there.
All right. Well, that sounds good.
Cool.